Reacher Season 3, Episode 4, opens with Zachary telling McCabe how the latter's men had betrayed him by trying to kidnap Richard and that if it wasn't for Jack, things would have gone their way. After dropping Zachary off at his house, Jack excuses himself by saying that he is going outside to get some food and meets up with Duffy, Guillermo, and Elliot. He apologizes to Duffy for blowing up a DA safehouse to erase all evidence of Duke's murder and then gets straight to examining the pictures that she and Guillermo had taken when a large shipment of Bizarre Bazaar had entered Maine. He immediately recognizes McCabe as the guy he tried to kill several years ago, i.e., Quinn. When Duffy tries to learn more about Jack and Quinn's beef, he initially clams up because it's a sensitive topic, but when Duffy expresses a little anger regarding Jack's stoic attitude, he goes into flashback mode. Back when the 110th wasn't even a thing, Jack was single-handedly looking into a case involving an army specialist named Roland Gorowski. His superior, General Leon Garber, assigned Sergeant Dominique Kohl to the case to assist Jack. Since Jack was, or maybe still is, the lone wolf type, he wasn't happy about taking Kohl under his wing, but within a matter of seconds, Jack's opinion changed as Kohl proved to be quite the formidable detective. She posited the theory that Jack's suspect, Gorowski, was being coerced by someone to commit crimes. She had figured out that whatever Gorowski was selling, he was doing it from a local park. So, Jack and Kohl went for a stakeout, where they bonded over their relationship with their respective dads, hunting, and more. While that turned out to be quite the sweet moment, Gorowski gave them the slip, and the exchange was done right under their noses. Even though Jack had nothing to pin on Gorowski, he had a hunch that he'd break under pressure. Hence, he put him in an interrogation room and got Kohl to grill him for selling state secrets. After a lot of back and forth, Gorowski revealed that Quinn had kidnapped his 4-year-old daughter and forced him to do his bidding. Just a side note here, in this scene, it may seem like Jack was telling Kohl how to interrogate Gorowski through an earpiece or something, but he wasn't. Jack was talking to himself about what he expected Kohl to do, and Kohl was so good at her job that she was acting just like Jack would have in her position. Jack Reacher returned to our small screens with 3 episodes where we saw the titular character travel all the way to Maine to nab an old enemy of his, Lieutenant Francis Xavier Quinn. As per Jack, he had shot Quinn in the head and left him to drown for selling confidential military intel to hostile nations and for doing unspeakable things to Jack's pupil, Dominique Kohl. But, by some miracle, Quinn had returned, adopted the identity of Julius McCabe, taken over the rug business of Zachary Beck, hilariously named Bizarre Bazaar, and was using Zachary's trade routes for illicit purposes. Meanwhile, DEA agent Susan Duffy had sent an informant, Teresa Daniel, into Zachary's operations, but she had most likely been abducted or killed by Beck and his men. Given how Jack and Duffy's mission revolved around Beck's estate, the nomadic titan infiltrated the Rug Mobile's palace with the aim of saving Teresa and killing Quinn. It was easier said than done because Beck had an army, as well as a bodyguard much bigger than Jack, to protect his family and workplace. Yet, Jack managed to become Beck's number 2 by painting the men Quinn had appointed to look over Zachary as the ones who had tried to kidnap Richard, Zachary's son, while getting Beck's right-hand man killed in a shootout. Did Jack make any more progress in the 4th episode of Reacher Season 3? Let's find out.